Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 12 of Let's Play the modern yet old school CRPG that released recently, Caves of Lore. Hope you guys are doing well. It's pretty early here. I'm still waking up a bit, but I'm excited to get into the game here. Last episode we did some quests, and we're going to continue doing that today, so let's go ahead and check our journal here. Let's see, gather 5 sentient wood from the withering hills. Goats in the graveyard convince Zai to follow you. Tasty treat, find a cake, bring the cake back to the town hall. Okay, that's easy enough. Here's town hall. I think everybody's sleeping, of course, but we'll see. No, it looks like you're still up. Lorik, blue light. I see them in the fog, along with many other flashes of color and light. I cannot say exactly why, but sometimes they resemble people or places I feel like I once knew. And you offer services as well and train music, which I'm not 100% sure on how it works. You go up to level 8, but I'll go ahead and train. And how about she gets music? We'll train her a level, her another level, and then 1 level. Well, 10 points towards a level. You there, Shione. Blue light. I believe this is how I left the fog to enter this place. A light led me out. I may have been lost forever otherwise, like the others in there. Oh, no. The fog, it is full of them. They wander in darkness, so many. So, what were we talking about again? I have heard the Baron talking loudly, I should say, that he has been selling sweets to people, but they keep forgetting that they paid him, or even asked for food. He stores all the excess in crates and stashes them somewhere below his house. I feel well fed and rested enough to finally start traveling again. You would make an interesting companion. Oh, would you like to join us? Invite. I did not see that. Shione has joined the party. Nice. I wonder if we missed that at some point from someone else. She's level 4 with nice stats. Speed, mind, spirit. Definitely a spirit type. So she's kind of similar to Merywyn. I think I'm getting the right skills for them. I don't know. I hope so, with how their stats line up. Alright, so Shione. We can go ahead and level, get some gear here. Let's see what we can equip Shione with. She's got a short bow. Her skills are identify, music. Her traits are flighty. Losing health gives you increased movement rate. If your health falls to 25% of your maximum hit points, gain 1 movement rate. Increase mana regen when Miala sets. Gain a 25% bonus to mana regen when Miala sets. I guess just sets as in doesn't move that turn. Let's see, short bow. Let's sort by weapons. And we've got a short bow. She can't use the long bow. I guess short bow is fine. Let's sort by armor. She can't use any of this. Let's see. What about clothing? We don't really have any clothing. We're gonna have to get her decked out a bit more. She has an identify robe. What kind of arrows should we give her? Changes damage type to blunt, changes type to slashing. Let's change damage type to blunt for something a little bit different. Oh, we can give her rings and stuff. Identify +2, I guess. Oh wait, how about... Okay, that's just a silver necklace. Can we... Let's organize by jewelry. Mana regen 1%, spell Poison Dart, and identify 2. And let's go to her spells. What is this? Staff of Stabbing. Put Poison Dart up there. She's got Inspire. Inspire your allies to move faster. All adjacent allies gain 1 movement speed until your next turn, and every 2 skill levels gives an additional range to each ally. Using a flute increases duration by 1 turn. Then she's got Rally your allies to deal extra damage. They all gain 1 bonus damage until next turn. Every 2 skill levels gives 1 additional range and 1 additional bonus damage. Using a tabor increases duration by 1. What does she have? A loot. So we could get her a tabor or something like that. She can use Poison Dart for now. Very good, very good. She could buy traits, but we're not really going to get her a trait just yet. Let's see. She's got a lot more decking out to do. Let's look at some of our skills here. Let's see, evasion. You've got 14 skill points. Working on first aid and music for you. Awareness. You've got 9 skill points. And I've got 12. And I can get a point at a level of music myself. Alright, so... got Shione. Let's look at other quests that we can complete. Loot and plunder. Find this where the stream in town ends and retrieve the loot beneath the graveyard. Lorik said he lost his instrument where the stream meets its end. I hope the end is not some kind of chasm or raging rapid. Where the stream meets its end. We can go check that out. We'll throw up a torch. I'm not sure what this entails. Dig, and let's see what Shione's skill is here. No, dig did not work. Dig here. No, dig here. Shione's skill would be boost the health and mana regen of your party by playing a tune. Pretty cool. Dig here. I don't know. He says he lost his loot here. Wait a minute. Did we find the loot already? It would have told us. You have Jondar's flute, Longbowman's quiver, trumpet of evasiveness, and a regular loot. Where the stream ends. This is where the stream ends. I'm not sure what to do there. Tassie. Agmarians, Tilthead, Goblin's Growl, Scaife and Rough, Emerisk Bark, Cave's Woof, Graveyard Growl, Renault Growl. Okay, well, let's look for another quest that has something to do with the graveyard, that, loot and plunder, right? Beneath the graveyard, I don't know. Delicate palate, we can get snail meat, Iron deficiency, gather 10 iron ore. I don't know how to do that yet. Collect 10 boar meat. Probably in the Withering Hills. The old curd. Find the ancient cheese in the flooded crypt. Convince Zai to go follow you. Goats in the graveyard. Can't do that yet. Or do we have the graveyard key? I'm not sure if we do. We don't. We do have a cellar key, though. I don't know, it's interesting. Sometimes we receive keys and I'm not exactly sure where they go to. Let's come in here. Well, let's look at our inventory. We have a key somewhere. Right there. Cellar door key. Unique. Cellar door. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Undermore Cavern. Now, if we come this way... I think we've already used the key, or we've already gone where the key allows, or maybe, wait a minute, can we teleport to, can we use this to teleport to Kalendrar? Let's find out. This right here, what is this symbol? I forget, how do we teleport? Oh, right here. Cool, we can fast travel to Kalendrar. I think the cellar key was down here. I think it opened this right here, right? Maybe? No, it did not. Alright, but let's check out Kalendrar. We have practice weapons to train our weaponry now. What do you have a lot more to talk about. Plus you train skills identify to level 5 only, okay. Let's talk to Old Nera about Dark Lord. Before any of us were born, there was a king who ruled over the entire face of Solmeria. Even the moons bent to his power. I do not know where he came from, or in fact if this Dark Lord was even a man. The text that I possess do not say where he came from. Rumors were that he was immortal, some kind of god or demigod. None know for sure, except perhaps the librarian that we seek. His power was so great that he ruled all the lands. But even in this strength, he was not all-knowing. Good men and women rose up to challenge him. At last they defeated him, and he has been gone from this world ever since. You bring troubling news of dark power beneath us. Even if this is all that remains of him, it still contains his will and follows his purposes. Keystone? And you say this stone reacted to the slaying of that creature? Fascinating. Perhaps it was a test of strength? I will study this. In the meantime, ask some of the others here. Renal? A long family line with a history of honor and bravery. I believe there is still at least one Renal living in Emerisk. Perhaps they follow the family legacy. Graveyard. Graveyards are places of rest and peace. They can bring sorrow, but also remind us of things we love. At least they should. Dark spirits sometimes find them and corrupt those that rest. Shione? Greet? It would be something special to hear music in these halls. I imagine there once was, long ago. Caves? I believe these caves are more than just natural formations. There is power flowing through them, and this place appears to feed on it. It is what powers these strange lights. Emerisk? It sits above us. How far I cannot say, but we are almost directly below it. And above it, actually. Kalor says that the town was founded ages ago. It is built up over time from the ruins below us. Skafen? I have never seen one, but there were sightings in Emerisk from time to time. Usually they keep to swamps and damp places. Goblins? I encountered them when I fled to this place. I was almost overrun when I found some markings scratched into the ground. They did not pursue me further. I believe the markings were of arcane origin. And Agmarians? You have heard these legends. They betrayed mankind in ages past. I do wonder, though, knowing the heart of man, is that really how it happened, or do we deceive ourselves? Okay. Naira, very cool. Corvin. You will sharpen weapons. Oh, that's what that stone does. Wait, we need 10 of them? Sharpen weapon. So wait a minute. Say I want to sharpen this sword. Sharpen with 1 elder stone not cost 750. Wow. I do have an elder stone, right? No, it says red one. I thought I had one. I thought I got one as a reward for something. That's weird. I thought I had an elder stone, or maybe I don't know. But let's talk to Corbin about the keystone. I have little interest in stones and symbols and can therefore be of no help. I hope that you find what you're looking for. Renault? This is not a name that I know. I am poor at names, even without the memory loss. Shione? Battle with music. Even at my age, I learn new things. You must teach me this wisdom. Maybe music can be used in combat. I have to find out. Graveyard? I don't know much about them. They say we all go there eventually, but this is not true. I have seen the remains left in this cave, unless you consider these caves to be a graveyard as well. Caves? They are all around us, but it does not bother me. Whether a cave or a forest, it would not matter if my memory were totally lost. This place is almost all that I know, and I welcome any place that would provide safe harbor from the calamity. Emerisk? I do not believe I was from there, though I am not certain. It seems as if most here were not residents. I wonder why so few from the town made it here. Perhaps they would not leave their homes. Skafen? There are many strange creatures in this world, or so Calor tells me. We must appear strange to them as well. Goblins? I have seen them in the forest and in these caves, believe it or not. There is one in particular that I have seen scurrying about before we locked the doors to the south. He was odd, but not violent like they have a reputation for being. Agmarians? I know how to fight them somehow. I remember the way to swing my sword, the steps needed to dodge their tails, the venom in their claws. It is strange indeed. I can almost make out an image of them based on my memory of how to fight them. I must have fought them many times. And you train skills because we have practice weapons now, I think. Ranged weapons can go to level 9. Well, I guess we should train Shione a bit. Why can't she train? Oh, do we have to select the practice weapons? Why can't she train? She can train. Oh, minimum level to train has to be level 4. Dang. Okay, what about, two-handed weapons, level 4. I'm level 5. I'm the only two-handed weaponer. One-handed weapons, level 4 probably also, yeah. For 100 you'll give... Let's see here. No, I'm not going to spend it. Oh, that sharpened weapon, though. We don't have an Elder Stone. That is weird. Where did I see the Elder Stone? Did I see it in one of these quest completions? Silver arrows. Tablet of glyphs. There, Goats in the Graveyard gives you an Elder Stone. My bad. We definitely don't have one. What in the world is this? Arranged. Merriwin has left the party. Oh, we have to talk to our companions too. I don't get it. What is she doing there? don't get it at all. Oh, does she put practice weapon? If you put practice weapons on or something? Yeah, I don't really understand, but we should talk to our companions. Say if we put Arbo there. Are you gonna train? Weird. Okay, but let's make a little camp here. Shall we? Or at least talk more to these peeps that live here. Guess we can't make a camp here. Let's go over these signs again while we're here. And what they do. Let's see. Oh. What in the world? The stone is a barrier. What is that again? Point or indicate that you should look at or for something. I don't know what those symbols are. This one is 2 damage based on the description. This are associated with hidden objects that are often buried. Will we talk to you guys? Say to you, yeah. Let's try the Arcane Eye. I don't get it. I do not get it. Just some runes, I guess. This one, trigger marks, is something that can be activated, or a pressure plate. What's this one again? Whisper, you say something. This one is a path. And this one is the presence of something arcane or foreign. Cool game, cool game. Let's talk to Quay. Oh, Quay has rings. Flame Lance and resist 15% physical and exercise. Wow. Resist slashing and electrify. Resist slashing, searing brand. Destruction magic +1 and resist ice. Alright, Quay. Shione. Play me something, please. It has been, I do not even know how long, since I last heard music. She is a bard. Dark Lord. There are writings, but most of them are lost. Time is not kind to manuscripts. If only we had a way to preserve things for longer. Keystone. I wonder if there is symbology in it being a keystone. I see no reason it should look like any kind of stone in particular. Perhaps it acts as a key of some sort. Where did we learn the word keystone? I don't even remember that. Oh. Calor is always digging up strange things. You should talk to him. He's usually at the dig site west of here. Good idea. Renal. Renal built this place that we now occupy. To what end, we are not entirely sure. It has power like the book. It is likely the two are linked somehow. The Renal family is still around. There may even be descendants in Emerisk. Graveyard. We have cleaned this shelter a great deal. However, it was not unlike a graveyard when we arrived. I did not enjoy the experience of cleaning it out. Some of the bodies had to be tossed into the abyss. I do hope that our actions will not be seen as desecration, but rather necessity. It still haunts my dreams. Caves. A wealth of knowledge lies here. I do not mean only in this shelter, but even in the winding depths. Much history has transpired here, and Calor and I are determined to unearth whatever we can. Emerisk. The town above us, a fine town it is, full of mostly good people. At least that is my memory of it. I do not even know if I lived there, to be honest. I barely remember finding my way here. I would not have if it weren't for Naira. Skafen. They are not what I would call a noble race, though that sounds rather arrogant now that I say it. A creation of the Dark Lord, likely. I cannot say for sure. Perhaps I should hold my tongue. Judgment of an entire race is unwise, creation of the Dark Lord or not. Goblins? I have read of these. They are ancient, but not as ancient as mankind. I believe they were created by the Dark Lord. His power still lingers in these caves. Will we ever be rid of him? Agmarians? I have read of these in our library here. They are some kind of serpent men, a creation of the Dark Lord, one might think, but this is not so. They appear to be as old as mankind, or older. The things I could learn from them, assuming they are not also afflicted by this curse. So the Agmarians are serpent men. I forget what the Skafen are. Dreams? I've been having strange dreams. I am falling into the abyss below. The air is thick and murky. Water cascades all around me, and I hear someone from above calling to me, Fundus, Fundus. I fear that one of those old skeletons we tossed over the edge now haunts me. Okay, interesting, but you have a ring of mana regen and poison dart, ring of charging. Oh, you should have a book of magic too. How about ice? Or how about Will of the Forests? She is a bard. Or we could go with Lunamar's Blessing. Summon Distraction, Web, Solmaria's Grasp. Let's see what these spells even are. Summon Distraction. Summon a small forest creature to distract your enemies. It has 5 hit points. It's a valid target for enemies. You get 1 additional creature for every 4 levels beyond the first, up to a total of 3 total. Subject to modification by Spirit Attribute. You may not have more than 6 vermin summoned at one time. And we don't know what these do. Solmaria's Gift and Web. I'll have her be the healer. Go ahead and give her that, and we'll put Heal and Cure up here. Very good, very, very good. Let's see. Let's see how long we've been playing. I know we've been at it a while here. This game is so good. 27 minutes only? Okay, cool. Let's continue then. We've got Kazimar. Just a phase. Okay, he has services I never knew about. What is this? Fire Orb of Energy. Spell Shock. Wow. Huh. Your services are Train, Identify, Enchant Item. Oh, it takes Manatite. Pity, pity. Wooden Staff of Toughness. Probably nothing better than what we've got. Just different stuff. Resist Holy 15%. Resistance 2. Health Regen 2%. Some cool different effects. Resist all elements 10%. Holy Ward spell. Magic spell damage 1. Ice spell. Poison spell damage 5. Wow. So just different little things that we could potentially get for spellcasters. Good to know he has them, but Shione? Kazimar?
Music is a sort of magic all on its own. I wonder, could the fabric of reality bend to your art just as the soul does?
Dark Lord? Training. Alright, he's not bound to a dimension. Dark Lord?
I know that he had a name, but I cannot recall at the moment. He put this world to ruin and would have gone further if he had not been stopped. We are fortunate to live in such times as this, bad as it may seem. Unfortunately, his creatures remain and even continue to grow. Solmaria may never be rid of them. I remember hearing once that some of them came from wherever he did, not from Solmaria, that much is certain.
Keystone?
I have no doubt that it is connected to something here. Arcane symbols have many purposes. They can be anything from warnings to guides. Some are barriers and others keys. The ancient inhabitants left many secrets.
Renal?
This place was built by an ancestor of their family. They were more noble of character in those days. Now nobility means something different.
Graveyard.
I do not hold them in any particular regard, except to find ancient treasures among them. The entire world is a graveyard if you think about it. I suppose when I die, someone will one day find the treasures buried with me. It is only fitting.
Caves.
Wonderful places for hiding the arcane. It is true you can hide magical things in plain sight, but why not go the extra step and hide it in a cave as well? Or for that matter, another dimension.
Emerisk.
It is small compared to where I came from. That much I know. I have not seen it, or at the least I do not recall if I have. I also do not know why I was on my way to this region, but I am grateful that I was, for I may have been lost otherwise.
Skafen.
I have found only a little written about these creatures. They do not appear to write or record anything, so all that we know is based on old stories of encounters with them.
Goblins.
These I remember well, for it was not long ago that I almost fell to their fury. It was outside these very walls. Why they were down here in these ancient tombs, I do not know. But they are vicious and greedy, as likely to barter with you as kill you. The ones I encountered lean towards the latter. They are part of the reason we sealed the doors.
Agmarians.
Ancient writings mention them frequently. Opinions vary wildly, so it is likely that all are true in part. I would regard them as dangerous, intelligent, perhaps wise. Not animals by any means, and possibly capable of being a friend.
Glyphstones. Sorry guys, my mouth is dry and I'm stuffed up. So not really gonna buy any of this stuff, but cool that he has it. Can we do something with this book now? No? Okay, let's see. We talked to you. Let's go talk to the digger, the archaeologist. Calor, I believe his name was. Plus, there's a chest that we can freely open. Let's go open that. And it's got a leather necklace and marksman arrows. I'll take it, just to reset it, really. Who made this mess down here, Calor? Unbelievable. Shione?
Music is something we have little of down here. I tried to learn, but my talents lie elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Dark Lord?
That sort of thing is very difficult to find archaeological evidence for. Supernatural forces do not always leave traces the way we do. Don't get me wrong, I believe that he existed for a number of reasons, but proving it is really quite difficult.
Keystone.
The ancient people here etched many sacred markings into stone. Some contained power, while others did not. What you describe sounds so familiar. Oh yes, the room next to the alchemist station has a large door with strange markings on the archway.
The room next to the alchemist station. Renault?
You speak of the man who made this place, perhaps? I would like to know more about this Renault. Unfortunately, I am not from Emerisk and did not have any knowledge of him before coming here.
Graveyard?
As civilization built upwards toward the light of the sun, so did their graveyards. What lies on the surface is perhaps only a scratch upon the thousands of years of burial beneath. The caves are filled with dead, and this frequently attracts evil things. How I wish I could dig in the deeper areas, but to do so would mean certain death.
Caves.
The town above, Emerisk, sits upon a vast network of caves that go deeper than I have ever seen. Civilizations grew from below and built slowly up upon what came before them. It is truly astonishing. There is hardly any place in these caverns that have not been home to mankind at some point. The very deepest parts are from ages beyond our reckoning.
Emerisk?
Above us lies Emerisk. It is a small collection of homes and farms. I imagine it was more than that before the calamity fell. Local culture is unlikely to thrive with the loss of memory, but it is still worth saving.
Skafen?
It is strange that you say that name. I have seen it on artifacts discovered here in the shelter. All I have are clues. I would certainly like to know more.
Goblins?
Treat nothing as fantasy in these dark times. Our knowledge has been undone, and the wise have been made into fools. If stories of such things exist and they were written for a reason, find the reason behind a story and you will find truth.
Agmarians? better than goblins. Long ago, they all tread these roads, or so I was taught. It's odd. My memory is faint these days, but the things I learned in the old tongue I remember the most. I would prefer not to meet any. Wasn't I supposed to ask you about something, but... Huh. Kalar. Okay, so there's something next to the alchemist station. A door with strange markings on it. Okay, let's go check out the alchemist station. Nothing about the bust. Aha. That room does have strange markings. And this is pointing at something in the middle, which has a strange marking that I don't understand. I don't remember looking at this before, but whatever that means, we don't know. Okay, here's the alchemist station. What is this? I don't get this. Is that some sort of crafting station you can put people at? Okay, here's alchemy. Potions. Okay. So nothing quite here. Did we talk to everybody? I believe we did. Naira. Training hall. Do not interfere with training. Sharpen weapon. We need. Okay. What is with the training, though? I do not get it. At some point, was there supposed to be a thing where you had to go to one of these training areas or something? Alright, let's say I put, like, ranged weapons, Merriwind. And then I talk to you, and I go to train ranged weapons. Yeah, she's not an option and stuff. I don't get it. And we've got to, like I said, do a camp at some point and talk to everybody. Strangely, there was nothing this way. Yeah, I guess we talked to everybody here, so let's head out. There was that. We still don't have an answer for this, and it requires a key, of course. Interesting. Arms trainer, alchemist. enchanter. Maybe we put people at these jobs or something? I don't know. Or if I put someone at one of these training posts, then I can train with them and use their skill to train others. That's probably what it is, actually. Enchanter. Can't do much there. Alright. 0 out of 6 secrets found. 6 out of 8 ore found. Calendar. There's 6 secrets that we have not found. Weird. Alright, so well, I'm surprised none of this stuff opens. No secrets at all. Weird. And, Quay sells rings. That's pretty nice. Flame Lance and exercise sounds good. No secrets in here. That's surprising me. We talk to you, and you take Manatite to enchant. Find wooden staff of mending. Can't do anything. You sell staves. Train identify. Okay, can we make a camp here? Camping is not allowed. Alright, let's then head out. Oh, I thought I found a secret. Just to make a camp out here. And let's talk to our party members. Not enough room. And let's see what they say. I'd like to save. How long have we been playing? Okay, we're at 43 minutes, so the talking to party we'll have to wait for next time. But, very good, very good. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There's a lot to see and do here, so I'm trying to get to as much of it as I can. And, not, of course, not rushing at all, but just taking my time and playing and enjoying. So I hope you guys are enjoying too. Hope you'll continue to join me on this epic adventure. It's a lot of fun. Hope you guys are having fun too. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. And stay tuned because much more to come. We talk to our companions next time. And then we tackle more of these quests. Maybe fast travel out of here. Yeah. And maybe go to the Withering Hills or find the graveyard key. The key fell into a crack below Emerisk. Right, we should go look for that entrance. That, we'll do that next time. The fissure in the wall, the crack in the wall. So, hope you'll join me for that. I'll see you guys then. Much love, peace, and joy. So long.